I'm just gonna... I think all I will do is see if anyone on the ship wants to chat, and then probably call it a day. This is probably just the first chapter of many in, you know, dealing with the Quarians, just like we had a string of missions dealing with the Krogan.
I haven't heard any news about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
Alright, let's see how our crew's doing.
I know we need allies, but it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken half the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time.
Let's see. I gotta thank Joker. Joker, once again, did a great job supporting us for this mission. Good job, man.
Man, those Quarian admirals are intimidating. And if you get nervous, you can't even imagine them naked because, like, who knows? It's a tentacle monster under there? What is that? What's under there?
Good point.
Good to have Tali back, even if it's just for a bit. Adams is good, but I never feel like the engine's running right without Tali around. Kind of a good luck charm. As for the rest of the Quarians, though, are we okay with them blowing up a ship with you on it?
No.
We are not.
Right, just making sure. Different standards and all. And you found Legion! He's still wearing that piece of your armor? Because that wasn't creepy at all.
Shepard, the Geth continue to block Quarian access to the mass relay. The Normandy stealth drive is allowing us to remain undetected.
Right. We can hit the Quarian homeworld or get out of system whenever you want. Just let us know.
Interesting. They actually are giving us a choice? That's interesting.
Commander?
One moment. I have been contacted by Legion.
Your new platform is inefficient. It has low-volume hydraulics and is top-heavy.
This is an infiltration unit, meant to move among organics without detection.
Without an artificial epidermis, its infiltration capabilities are ineffective.
Still, the organics do not perceive it as a threat. Nor will they until my day of reckoning.
Edie.
Did I vocalize that on the bridge?
You did. You have acquired the organic attribute of asking questions to which you already know the answers.
I see your humor heuristics still lack an expert system.
Oh, great. This is awesome. Having both Edie and Legion kind of added. Not added, but their banter, I am anticipating is going to be
Commander,
just
we've
as...
got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Scio. I've updated the galaxy map.
Great. About as amusing as that was. Do I have any mail, Sam? Any? Any mail? Aha, the cure. From Malin. Malin Haplord. Commander Shepard. I've just heard the news that you cured the genophage and that some of the females from my experiments were involved. I can't tell you how good this makes me feel. There hasn't been an hour I've not thought about what happened on Tachanka and wondered if I did the right thing. This news validates all the pain my experiments cause. I hope one day to meet the females again and ask for their forgiveness. After you convinced Dr. Solis to spare me, I took his advice and opened a clinic on Omega. I thought it would help make amends for whatever suffering I caused. I had to leave when word got back to Clan Warlock, and they put on a bounty on my head for failing to deliver a cure. Maybe now they'll leave me alone. I guess it's the second time you've saved my life, Commander. With sincere appreciation, Malin Heplorn. See, I actually was sympathetic towards Malin. Like, I understand his methods were kind of questionable, but his intentions were good. He genuinely was trying to help the Krogan, and I actually thought Morden was a little hard on him. A little too hard on him, personally. And I mean, based on this letter, I mean, it seems like he genuinely... That only reinforces my feelings about Malin. As much as, you know, people can point the fingers at him and paint him to be the horrible villain that he is, I don't think he's really a horrible villain. I think he's very, very gray. So, hope that you are doing well, Malin on Omega. Good for you. From Miranda Lawson. Ooh, Shepard. I have something important to tell you. I need to do this in person. Can you meet me in the Commons? I'll send a nav void. No vids this time. I promise. Miranda. Wow. So I guess we've got a bunch of things to do again before we get back with the Quarians. Sam?
I've added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability.
Those Quarians are very tech-savvy, I have to say. Where's Legion? I'm just curious. Oh, Legion is in the war room? Really? I totally missed him?
Commander.
Private Campbell. Who's Private Campbell? Apparently she is. Okay. I've been scanned. You can let me through now. Oh, there he is. Hey, pal.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Yeah.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships?
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
Awesome. That's just what I wanted to hear.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Your decision was sound. Deleting the heretics resulted in fewer Geth allied with the old machines.
So you don't regret killing them?
It was logical. If we had not deleted the heretics, we would face an increased number of hostile Geth platforms. Death holds different consequences for synthetics than organics. Do you harbor regrets about deleting the heretics?
Yeah, I certainly didn't enjoy it.
Maybe decisions like deleting heretic Geth were what turned your kind against organics in the first place.
We do not condemn it. Action was necessary. It was why we sought your advice.
I appreciate that, Legion, I really do. The Reaper's mind?
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
Wow.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
Interesting.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it?
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Aww.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed.
Huh.
The Creator's attack narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
That is pretty fascinating, because the Geth collectively share their network together, so they collectively share the same kind of a supercomputer brain, almost. If you think about it, the Geth kind of tapping into... it's hard to explain. I mean, they explain it much better in Mass Effect 2, but essentially, every single time you kill a Geth, their portion of the overall whole being the Geth's brain, I guess, is destroyed as well. So essentially, you get dumber for every unit that gets destroyed, which is an interesting concept. I never thought about that. Every single time a member of your race gets killed or destroyed, you essentially lose processing power. You essentially get dumber, which is what Legion meant about them ended up panicking into self-preservation, because that's, in and of itself, I guess, is the most basic of reactions to things like that. So what happened to you, Legion?
What did you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
That must have been nice.
I think that's enough for now.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Legion is so cool. I have a soft spot for... I might have said this already, and if I did, I apologize, but I have a soft spot for races who tried
Commander Shepard.
who tried to redeem themselves, who might have been seen as bad guys initially, but, are given an opportunity to redeem themselves. Like the Krogan, for example. I was more sympathetic to the Krogan than I was to the Salarians or the Turians, and right now I actually am more sympathetic towards the Geth than I am towards the Quarians, to be perfectly honest. As much as I know a lot of people love the Quarians, it's not necessarily that I like the Geth more, necessarily, it's just I'm more sympathetic. If that makes sense. Alright, where are people? Garris is back where he normally is, Ashley's on the starboard, okay. This would be over here, I believe. Hey, Ash. What's going on?
Heard you were back in form blasting away flashlights down there. Maybe I should be more open-minded. But I'd rather scope down some tin can than a person. I'm right. Right? Fine. I'll shut up.
Ashley. What am I gonna do with you, girl? Go check on Garris, and then I'll just continue making my rounds. Gosh, open up door.
Too bad you weren't here earlier, Tali. You just missed Rex.
I heard. I can't believe the genophage is really cured.
Shepard's on a roll. I figure if we can pull that off, we've got a shot at sorting the Geth out.
I don't know. The genophage didn't carry rifles and fight back.
No, but there was a scary bit with the mother of all Thresher Maws.
That's true.
So what?
Long story. Nobody'll believe it anyway.
With you, Garris, I'd believe just about anything.
Oh? We should play poker sometime. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Now, believe it or not, this damn gun still needs calibrating.
Of course. It's getting old, but that's okay. That was a very cute piece of banter there.
Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tali here.
I agree.
This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
Uh-oh.
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you tell Victus?
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both?
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
Why not? You're a good leader, Garris.
You know what you're doing, Garris. Trust me, everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
I don't think that's acceptable. Again, this is me being the idealist, but...
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
A nice sentiment. Let's hope we can live by it.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, believe me, it makes sense. And if it really comes down to it, then, you know, yeah, I'd really have to take that into consideration. But I'm, like I said, I'm a bit of an idealist. So sue me. Kasumi. Sue me, Kasumi. I like that.
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
I'm not telling you if my hair tentacles move.
Fine. Deny me the answer I've been seeking for years. With this war on, we could die at any second, you know?
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
I'm gonna have to support Joker with this, just because I think it's a great
I'm not telling
question.
you if my hair tentacles move.
You know he's gonna keep bothering you until you tell him.
They're semi-flexible cartilage-based scalp crests that grow into shape, and they don't flop around.
Yes. Thanks, Liara. I gotta tell Vega I was right.
Well, at least he's making friends.
That was very cute. Smuggler Manifest, the youngest system. Operative Morat has sent smuggler manifests of an Anthabasca-class freighter to authorities in the youngest system. The manifest follows: 8,000 tons of dextroamino food supplies, 16,000 tons of levoamino acid food supplies, 200,000 tons of platinum stamped ingots, 12 Alliance fighter craft inactive, mothballed on lower deck, 12 Hierarchy interceptor craft inactive, mothballed on lower deck, 300 indentured workers, slaves from Karshan recaptured attempting to escape Reapers, mainly Batarian. Slaves, really? Authorities will seize the freighter in 2 hours. Per the broker's request, the youngest government has agreed to provide the slaves asylum and certificates of citizenship in exchange for future favors rendered. Well, that's good. I believe we might have a new update. Yes, a weapon upgrade kit. This field kit can be used for a one-time upgrade to a variety of weapons to increase ammo capacity or the potential damage dealt. Schematics have been scanned into the Normandy's onboard computers. Ammo capacity bonus or weapon damage bonus. So far I haven't really had a huge issue with ammo capacity, I don't think. So I'm going with a weapon damage bonus. Yes. Alright.
At your service.
Thank you, Glyph. I don't know if Chakwas will have anything to say about Tali being back on the ship or not. Probably not, but...
It's nice to have Tali back.
Oh.
I've made sure we're well stocked with dextro-based antibiotics and antihistamines.
She did have something to say about Tali. Very good, Karen. Very good. I think her name was Karen. Her real name was Karen, if I remember correctly. Alright. 2 more levels, guys, and then we will call it a day. Let's talk to Donnelly and Gabe. And Adams, of course.
Kenneth, do you ever think about when we were abducted by...
No, I don't.
Me neither.
Yeah, that must have been a painful time, guys. I'm sure.
All propulsion systems are running optimal.
Commander.
Donnelly, sir.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Very well. Let's check on Yavik and Ms. Diana Allers.
I couldn't believe it when Shepard told me you were on the Normandy.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians as well, it seems.
For what it's worth, Quarians understand what it's like to lose your home.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
Ouch. What do you mean?
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age. A pity no one can appreciate it now.
Right. You know what? I think I have something important to do now. I won't keep you.
Wow. Quarians, at least in his time, were considered very attractive. Huh. Maybe the Quarians were the Asari of the galaxy at that point. That's interesting.
They're called Geth.
Yes, a formidable opponent. Why did you allow one on this ship?
Legion helped us before.
It's still a machine.
Yes, and your point being, Edie is a machine as well.
I take it you had your own problems with AI?
The Jatil. They were as the Geth are to this cycle.
What happened?
Their creators lived on a dying world. It was beyond their ability to save. So they resorted to implants to enhance their intelligence.
I think I know where this is going.
The AI seized the physical body. It could alter the genetic material at the deepest level. In time, the offspring were molded into a slave race. Few organic traces were left. They were monsters. All machines commit treachery. The one you brought on board is no different.
Hey, stand down, soldier. Stand down.
Maybe. But he's not like the other Geth.
You can't know that. They are more alien than you and I are to each other.
Just because Legion isn't like us doesn't mean he can't be trusted.
You're wrong. Throw it out the airlock.
Excuse me?
How can you be that certain?
Organics do not know how we were created. Some say by chance, some say by miracle. It is a mystery. But synthetics...
No, we created them.
And they know we are flawed.
Why do you say that?
They are immortal. We are not. They see time as an illusion. We are trapped by its limitations. Above all, machines know the reason they were created.
Edie might disagree with that, but I see your point.
They serve a purpose, while we search aimlessly for ours. In their eyes, organics have no reason to exist.
Wow.
Do not trust them, Commander.
That's really interesting that he brought that up. I mean, I still disagree with Yavik, but he brings up he brings up a point that I never thought of. The whole, unlike we're always, trying to figure out what is the point of life, what's the meaning of life, whereas the synthetics, they know what their purpose is. They know what they were made to do, at least originally. So, wow, that's pretty interesting. But, why can't we all just get along? Why can't the organics and the synthetics just get along? I know we're fighting against the Reapers that are synthetics, but I don't think the Reapers, unless they convert into Buddhism, I don't think the Reapers are going to be, hosting parties and mixers at their pads anytime soon with the organics or anyone else for that matter.
I can't believe there isn't some way for us to coexist. We made them.
Exactly.
And then gave them the power to surpass you. There is room for only one order of consciousness in the galaxy. The perfection of the machines or the chaos of the organics?
Machines aren't
Throw
perfect.
the machine out of the airlock, Commander.
Can I continue this argument?
I have a simple rule. If a machine can speak, kill it. The machine you call Ide, what if she sympathizes with the Geth? We should watch her carefully.
Yavik really doesn't like synthetics. Really doesn't.
Why have you not thrown the Legion machine out the airlock, Commander? There is still time.
Because, Yavik, maybe I like Legion more than I like you. Therefore, if I was going to have to choose to throw someone out the airlock, did you ever think I would try to throw you out? Of course I wouldn't. Obviously I would not. But Yavik's kind of getting on my nerves right now. We're not seeing eye to eye, and we're not exactly agreeing to disagree at the moment.
I still have much to learn about this cycle.
Yes, you do. And now that you have admitted that, I can stop my prodding. Think on that, Yavik. Think on what you just said. You have much to learn. Much to learn about the cycle.
So, are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned into Reaper creatures?
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't.
Interesting.
Huh. Second Star Broadcasting is headhunting me. I liked their Garvuk story, but seriously, I'm on the Normandy. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Nope, carry on.
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
See ya, Diana. Alright. And last but not least, we're gonna go to the shuttle bay. Talk to Jimmy and Steven. Oh, Steven. Jimmy.
Hey, Shepard.
Hey, Jimmy.
Sounds like you guys had a crazy ride over there. You could say that. Sorry I missed it. And that Geth Legion. I know you two have a past, but you sure we can trust it?
Yeah, absolutely. To be quite perfectly honest, no doubt in my mind. Absolutely. That might be a stupid thing for me to believe, but I do.
Legion's not like other Geth. We can trust him. If you say so. I guess you can't always judge an individual by their species. Look at Sparks. If all the Quarians were like her, we wouldn't be stuck refereeing their war with the Geth. Sparks? Yeah, your Quarian friend. The jumpy one with the glowing eyes? Sparks. Uh-huh. Crazy that they picked now to start a fight. But I guess the end of life as we know it can make everybody a little loco. Just a little? Hey, not everybody's as crazy as you, sir.
I'm not sure if Tali is very... How did I get over here? I'm not really sure if Tali would be very keen on James calling her Sparks. But I guess as long as he doesn't call her Sparky, she'll probably live. Or deal. Hey, Steven. How are you doing, Steven? I've missed you. We haven't really gone out, with you in a while on, a mission. We're gonna have to fix that.
Commander, you flew that Geth fighter out of the Dreadnought?
Actually, Legion did the piloting. I was stuck in a storage compartment with my squad.
Close quarters, eh? For once, I'm jealous of your squad mates.
Sure. Next time we can try under the bed, if you like.
Wow! Wow! And with that, good night, everybody. I think we can end this session on that note. Okay. Alright. Steve, behave, you naughty, naughty man. Sorry, guys. Alright. Until next time. Gosh. Love yourselves and love each other.